That fits.
Yeah, Rich.
We're live! This
Finally.
is Soundbooth Theater Live.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're late today because the winning troll poll is an epic rap battle of history. We've never done anything like that. We're not sure if this is going to work out this time, but you know what? We're taking the challenge. We're taking the challenge right on the chin. We just had to be a little bit late for it. So, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We'll see how it works. Well, did we figure out who's going to be who? I think I'm Carlin and Williams, so I'm bookending.
Ahmed said he was going to be Rich, or is our Rich going to be Rich?
Ahmed
Rich, come in and play Richard Pryor and rap.
Do it.
Do you want to do it, Rich?
He's
Where are
being
you,
quiet.
Rich?
He's not saying anything.
I vote Sin for Rich.
Nope. I
Sin
am
is
not the
Richard
performer.
Pryor. She looks most like him out of all of us.
Not quite.
Welcome everybody to Soundbooth Theater Live. Rich,
no.
I like how the face actually kind of matches the occasion. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Really looking forward to this episode because we're really being challenged today. So first of all, let's hit the news. The news for today is we have our Christmas in July sale happening as we speak. It's running all the way through Tuesday, and during this sale we have everything 15% off unless you're gifting. And if you're gifting, it's 25% off.
Guess
25%.
what? Loophole.
Loophole. Yes. So if you start a new account
Just
and
gave
gift
him
everything
ideas.
to your new account,
Did you do
you're getting an extra 10%.
You just told people how to do it.
Yeah, so what? I mean, it's stupid.
Well, we
but,
told
you know,
17 people. Well,
We told 17
after,
people.
Okay.
maybe like it'll turn
This
into
is-
300
This
or,
is the perk. This is the perk of coming to watch Soundbooth
Yeah.
Theater live. You get
Yeah.
the secret, deals.
And you get to divide your
hacks.
library into two different accounts,
Which
which
is
I'm sure will be
funny.
very convenient.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Oh, good
please do
point.
that if you want. I don't know. That sounds dumb to me, especially for
wanna
just
be-
10%.
Yeah.
But,
You
hey.
guys could work deals out with each other where you gift each other.
There we go.
It could be
Secret
like
Santa
the
each other.
longest
This
Secret
is like
Santa
this is
ever.
like the modern parable of the difference between heaven and hell, where everybody has the long spoons and in hell they're all trying to eat but they can't get to the food, and in heaven they're all feeding each other. Do you remember that parable?
No, but sounds hot.
Yeah.
I
my
guess
kink
I'd
too,
rather be
Jeff.
fed.
What a coincidence.
I guess I'd rather
Yeah,
eat.
so Christmas in July sale, it's everything in the store, including the 3 different audiobooks that released, really more like 5 different audiobooks that released this month. First week of the month, Legends of Arenia came out, books 1 and 2. That is a family-oriented lit RPG where the entire family gets isekai'd to a new planet that does the whole lit RPG thing. Then the second release would be Vampire Queen 2, which is, book 1, in my opinion, is Annie's finest performance as a narrator. Really, really great stuff. Vampire Queen, hilarious, horrifying. Sarah King wrote it.
You're
Beautiful
saying that
series.
I'm not as good in book 2, essentially.
I haven't listened to book 2.
Oh,
So,
okay.
then that's a yes until
it
that.
has yet to impress upon
Brace
me.
your ears. Okay. All right.
But book 2 is now available, so you can get both books. Let's see, what are the prices on them now? I think they should both be $9.99 at this point.
I think so.
Okay, so book 1 was $11.99 before the sale. I think it's reverted back to $9.99, even though it was on sale for $6 or $7 or something like that. Anyway, Vampire Queens 1 and 2 are available. Check those out. And then most recently, last week, Thursday, Monster Hunts NYC 2 and 3. 2 returns to the platform. 3. This is its first publication. So definitely go check those out. Book 1 is our very first full cinematic audio that we ever produced. That was written specifically for me and Annie by Harmon, because he wanted to get us to stretch our music chops and show everybody what we can do. And it's about 2 musicians in New York, trying to make it, but they get distracted with this Monster Hunt app, and they end up raising a bunch of money with it because it's an illegal app, and they just in very classic Harmon Cooper style get themselves into ridiculous trouble. So Monster Hunt NYC books 1 through 3. Each book is $7.99 originally, so that would be $24 for the whole series, minus whatever you get off from the Christmas and July sale. Lots of stuff to go get, guys, so please do shop around, find out what we have. Also, 'tis the season. Get Kringle Down, right?
Oh, yeah.
All 3 years of Kringle Down are $2.99 a piece. So
you're going to be glad you did that come Christmas time.
You will. I really hope that at some point it becomes like a Christmas tradition for people to listen to Kringle Down. I really do. I really do think that it has the potential to have that kind of impact on people. Plus, it's like old timey. Everyone can sit around the radio, right, and listen to it on Christmas. I think you all would have a good time. Just make sure there are no children around.
You know who I miss being here is Gary Simmons. I miss Gary. I don't see. Are you here, Gary?
Gary. That is Gary Dose.
It'd be Gary Dose.
For anyone who doesn't know.
Oh no! I just gave his real name out into the public.
We're gonna find out he's been arrested tomorrow. Good.
Yeah, I'm not
job.
gonna edit that.
Good. Okay, so what else is news? Do we have another release tomorrow?
No.
On the platform or anything?
No.
No release for tomorrow. Okay.
No release for tomorrow.
So, more news would be the Dungeon Crawler Carl audio immersion tunnel, which is not the cinematic version for legal reasons. But it has the exact same attributes as a cinematic audio would have. I just finished the cold reads for the first episode, and it's in 3 parts. I didn't realize how long it would take me because I was much more careful about all the takes. I was showing you guys some of the music that's going to be in it. You guys are really going to have a fun time going to listen to the previews of episode 1. So check those out on our YouTube channel. I just finished part 3 today. I think I'm going to restart next week, restart streaming next week on Monday for episode 2. And just make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can keep track of when things are releasing and keep track of what other crazy shit we're doing here live on Soundbooth Theater Live. Speaking of our YouTube channel, check out our commercial for the Christmas and July sale. Annie, did you watch that one?
No, I haven't yet. We should show
Too bad
it.
you can't
We should
play
show
it right now.
I could try.
You want to show
Okay,
it?
maybe it'll
try.
work
Alright.
better
It
than.
might be
You
better
know what?
when you were
I
trying
actually got an idea, but continue. Give me a chance.
When we watched the epic rap battles, was it? I mean, did you guys watch it on my screen?
Yeah, it worked fine, right?
It didn't.
It looked like
seem
it was playing fine when I.
Yeah. So
Okay.
why don't
Yeah.
maybe
So this
we'll
should
have double luck. Why don't actually? I'll try to play it. Let's see what happens.
Harris Patel says, Jeff, the best businessman for the people.
Aw.
Thank you. That's a really sweet thing to say. That means I will certainly be out of business in the next 2 years.
The best business.
Okay, let's see.
Were
Oh,
any
I
of
just-
you
I just
for
made my
not familiar
screen
with
full
epic rap
size.
battles?
I'm realizing
Surprisingly,
my
I
cat scratches
expected.
are very evident.
Oh, dude, those motherfuckers. I have the same scratches on mine. Base cap down here. Yeah, fucking kitties, man. As soon as they see that shit, they're like,
They love it. It's like cracked to their claws.
yeah.
Crack
So,
Clark.
like, it's immediate. Like, as soon as you introduce a cat into your booth, it will start fucking your bass traps. So,
Yes.
All right, here goes the.
Does it smell like piss?
No, thankfully.
Thank goodness.
I don't.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but AC
Here we go.
is so.
Is it playing awful?
Not awful.
You're wincing.
Oh, the weather outside.
Is that working? Yes or no?
Yeah, just.
It
just
started
let it
that-
Load, man.
Okay.
Let it load.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but AC is so delightful. So we're dropping our prices.
Wait, is it awful? Why
No,
are you
no, no,
making
keep going.
faces?
No.
Why are you making that face?
I can't. It's a little bit laggy. That's
It
it.
starts-
Oh,
it
it's gross. Why
starts
don't you play it
weird
then?
Fine.
You,
in
can
the
you
It starts
beginning.
weird, but it's fine.
It's the Crocs,
Let it
man.
It's okay now, I think.
Okay,
all
sorry
right,
guys.
all right.
One more
Oh,
time.
were you wearing
Just let it
Crocs?
play.
I didn't even know
wearing
I
that.
was.
Crocs,
I was
okay.
wearing
Hey,
the
Mike.
Crocs.
The black Crocs.
One more
you
time.
doing?
I'm
Santa's
sorry,
Crocs.
guys. One more time. One more time.
The
Just
whole
let it
is
play.
Crocs.
If it's
Take
awful,
three.
if it fucks up, it fucks up. Whatever.
Okay,
We'll
all
be
right.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but AC is so delightful. So we're dropping our prices down low. Let deals flow, let them flow, let them flow.
Hey! I'm Jeff Hayes, owner and CEO of Soundbooth Theater. This week, you can call me Santa Claus. You may not be decking the halls for another 5 months, but 'tis the season for a site-wide summer sale. Now through August 1st, you'll automatically get 15% off all audio you buy through our website. More importantly, though, you can gift your favorite SBT audio to your friends and family through the website and automatically get 25% off. There's never been a better time to get the special people in your life an audiobook or cinematic audio series. Well, except for actual Christmas, or their birthday, or Arbor Day. Anyway, gifting is easy. Just go to a product page, click the gift button, and follow the prompts on the next screen to deliver audio goodness right into your chosen recipient's inbox. All you need is their email address. But remember, it's got to be through the website. We don't have the capability to host sales on our app just yet, but who knows what Santa has in store for next year.
So, yeah, Emily and I, we figured this was a perfect opportunity. We had to go to LA anyway for our super secret recording session with the
That's
super
brilliant.
secret guest
So good.
voice for Dungeon Crawler Carl 6. We actually
So
flew to
did
LA
Emily just video you with her
Yeah.
iPhone?
with her iPhone.
How
Yep,
much was she laughing? Probably the entire time.
maybe.
Yeah.
I was a little bit drunk, so I couldn't.
That looks
But
really.
Oh, you were actually.
That's
I
why
was
you
wondering.
face planted when you were playing
Oh,
football?
I'm just
I was wondering.
joking. So
prop whiskeys. It turns out that it was
prop
real
whiskey?
whiskey.
Uh-huh.
it was food.
Prop whiskey.
He
It's
swore-
just
he-
real whiskey.
He thought it was prop whiskey, but he was just yeah.
Wart Galore asks, how hot was it? It was hot. It was not pleasant. I was very happy to dunk myself in the ocean.
I bet.
I love how like your wig would just fall off and you just kept the shot.
Yeah. Yep.
Like good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Fine. Merry Christmas. So yeah, we went all the way to LA to direct and record the guest voice, who I'm still not revealing. You will all see who it is when the pre-order comes out. It looks like we are on track to submit the audio on August 4th, which means we will have the pre-order up in time.
So you're still not
so-
sharing now just because you're sadistic, or
Yes,
are you just not allowed?
100%. I just
It's
like to
sadism.
twist those titties, you know.
He's cruel.
Yeah.
So
Great.
it's
Oh, there's Imagine Gyarados.
You're scary to
I
aw.
like how he changed his name to Imagine Dragons.
Imagine
Gary
Gyarados. Hi, Gary.
Oh, look at this. Meow, meow, mother fluffer.
I texted him.
Yeah. So, that's all of our news for now, I think. Any other news from anybody else? Annie, do you have any news?
No, probably. I can't think of it. I'm a little bit scattered today. I will say that I did a podcast the other day for the OK Pop podcast, and they wanted to interview me about my upcoming album, Happy Talk.
Nice.
But I did end up talking a bit about Soundbooth Theater and They asked me if we were a cult, and I said yes. And
Absolutely.
Culture.
they said, something about like the sneakers and stuff, and I was like, yeah, but our shoes would be Crocs. So,
How dare you?
our cult shoes are Crocs now.
Did you guys see the Facebook post with the boots, the Croc boots, the cowboy boot Crocs?
Oh,
Oh,
Wart
God.
Galore says for me to plug my latest book. Well, Vampire Queen. Well, that's my upcoming book. What's my latest book?
No, Vampire Queen.
Vampire
2
Queen
is
came
out.
out already, Annie.
It did come out.
Yeah,
okay,
last
it-
week.
Oh,
No, 2 weeks,
weeks ago.
ago. Sorry.
it came out 2
ago.
weeks ago. Sorry, that's why I can't remember anymore because it's been too long. Then yeah, Vampire Queen 2. We plugged it in the beginning, but why shouldn't I plug it again? I also have my book that I'm working on right now is hilarious. It makes me LOL quite often. Prophecy Approved Companion 2 with Jeff Hayes and Gary Furlong. That's coming out September, 1st of September.
Yes. 1st of September as well. Oh.
I need to put that in the calendar.
Yeah, we need to
I don't have that.
we
in
need
the
to figure that out. It might be a better idea if we like one more week, because that's the week that DCC comes out.
calendar. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it afterwards. All
yeah.
right. So
We got a release coming up next week, which is when we're not having a sound booth. I don't know if you wanted to talk about it or not.
which one?
Zero's Return.
Oh, right, Zero's Return, of course. Yeah, that's happening. What, next Thursday?
Oop.
Not tomorrow, but the
No, what's
Thursday
happening?
after.
No, not tomorrow, but next Thursday, the
Right.
3rd.
Right. Okay. So watch out, guys. Another Sarah King novel. That is Zero's Return, Book 3 of the Legend of Zero. Right now we have 3 full novels of Legend of Zero. That's books 1, 1.5, and 2. Plus we have 6 or 7 short stories in the same series, all on our app. You guys should just gobble up all the Sarah King content. She's one of our very best writers.
She is
She's
a really
brilliant.
great writer.
She comes up with the craziest situations. Her dialogue is just exquisite.
And if you ever
to-
get to spend actual time with her, you'll understand that, really, she's basically just that entertaining all the time. So if she just puts her hands down on a keyboard and starts typing, that's just the shit that comes out, which is why she's
Yep.
able to be so prolific.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. No more news? All news done?
I think
All
so.
news done.
All news
We are
done.
a cult, and our official cult shoe is Crocs. What's our official Kool-Aid?
Yellow.
Prop whiskey.
Here's those. These
Oh, no.
my
These gave me
Oh, my goodness.
agita. I just
See, I bet
I
they
wanted
make
to show
those
you what you
without
were
holes
getting
in
into.
them. My
No,
Crocs
you
don't have
can't.
holes
You
in them.
can't
Yes,
have-
you can. My
can't
Crocs
have
are
Crocs without
holeless.
holes.
Oh, yes, you can. You want to see mine?
That's just wet, sweaty rubber. Then
Yeah, that
No,
sounds-
not if you
that
wear
sounds even
socks.
worse.
No,
Just-
they're so
I mean, the
comfy,
holes are the
y'all.
only things
Holes.
that, that's the only
No.
saving grace of the.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
look
holes
at
are
that.
great.
Oh.
They're
Oh.
comfy.
You know, they're very buoyant in the water too. I'll give them that.
I can attest to that. When I dunked myself in the ocean as Santa,
Yeah,
the Crocs
Did they help you
were-
float?
they did.
No, but they floated when they came off my feet.
They floated when they came.
So
They even make high heel
these ones
Crocs,
are made
y'all.
of chocolate.
Delete
these
that.
still don't these Crocs are still not as offensive though as Kanye's Crocs. The what are they
Oh,
called?
I know
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones that were
The
designed
Kanye
by
Crocs.
the Kanye
the foam Yeezys.
Kanye.
He
Crocs.
still is the king of the ugliest
Oh,
shoes.
you're not
in the
kidding. They are
world.
literally the ugliest. Yeah, I just looked at them and man, I'm so sad. Hang on, I'll show
So
you.
Martin
makes you
Scott
sad?
says Dirty Shirley's is the Kool-Aid of our cult, and I agree.
Dirty Shirley's. What are dirty Shirley's? It's like a
It's
Shirley
a
Temple.
it's a
booze
Shirley
in it?
Temple with booze in it. Yes.
Ah, I
Yeah.
like a dirty Shirley.
Yeah. They're awful. So
Look at this.
They're
Look
all.
at this.
Oh,
one.
God.
Shirley
Here they are.
Temples are
Here they
pretty
come. Here they
bad.
come.
here we go.
Oh my
Just wanna broadcast to
And
the
they're
world one more time.
$370.
Oh,
I
God.
can't.
They make me feel like
They
I'm
probably
look
cost like
They
$5.
look like
Look.
the fish that like you only see like down at the very, 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 very bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
Like the like hideous, like, oh my God, what is that down there? Like,
Yeah.
This is what they're gonna be wearing in the reboot of Logan's Run.
no way.
Oh my gosh.
No, I,
mean,
don't
yes,
know. I
I'm
just
sure. I'm sure that is.
Okay, enough.
Ew.
You're burning
Okay.
people's
All
eyeballs.
this hate for Crocs, and they
Why
actually
are
do
you
make
doing
some really
this?
cool looking shoes. You guys,
We totally
you'd
have
never
a deal
know
with
it.
Crocs. On the flip, so you didn't know we have a deal with Crocs.
Okay, so what should we do first, guys? We have 3 segments today. We have our troll poll request, which is epic rap battles of history, George Carlin versus Richard Pryor, which is also versus Bill Cosby versus Joan Rivers versus Robin Williams. So it's a very dynamic and difficult epic rap battles of history.
What did you do?
Never get old. That will never get old. Okay, thank
Just
you.
listening to Jeff. And then here this comes in about scared the crap out of me.
Okay. Our answer is here. We are going to do our cinema segment for today. Annie accidentally did her homework already.
Oh yeah, she didn't even know it. Years
I love
ago, she did it.
Mentally.
But I did my homework this morning. I watched this movie, and the reason that we chose this movie, it's thematic with Monster Hunt NYC, because this is also about New York musicians, or at least musicians in New York. I don't know if anybody here that are musicians are actually from New York, but it was, there's, my opinion, this movie had some merits.
I agree. I liked it more than I expected. I'm not really into character dramas, and especially like sort of romance-ish type of films. And I enjoyed it actually, and I like the songs. I'm very tempted to buy the album for more than $1.
Yeah, 7.4. Wow, I'm surprised by the rating. Okay, so
was it
yeah,
$1? That's okay.
$1
That's
for
what
the
they
album.
sold it for at the
there
end.
was
That's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, but
in my memory,
spoilers!
it was like a penny.
Spoilers, everybody. This
No,
is like
no,
super spoilers.
Yeah, this
Don't-
is definitely spoilery.
And this is a
movie's
great
10 years
movie.
old, though, y'all. So
yeah, it's 10 years old.
And it's really not
2015.
good. So no.
well, see, Annie hates that surprises
Annie
me
hates it.
so much.
I'm not surprised actually. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
So I rather enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it on the rewatch as well. I enjoyed it more on the rewatch, I think, as I've gotten older and working in music. Just like the fun little tidbits. He played bass, kind of like you play bass, Jeff, and she sings and plays like guitar, kind of like you sing and play, Annie. But they also have like a platonic music kind of relationship, sort of like Monster Hunt NYC. But I love the movie because it's telling this like music industry story. You don't always get to hear these kinds of things. There was a lot of focus on the recording environments and this idea that they had, and like these nice character relationships. And I also really like the songs as well, despite
did
them being in this style of like. I'm not crazy about Maroon 5. I don't like Levine, but in the context of the movie, I enjoyed the music a great deal. There's the one scene that really grabs me, the producer scene right at the beginning, where he's getting drunk and he's watching her play and he's adding all the parts. It's beautiful. Like it's just to me that's like that's what you want, right? Like when you're working with somebody and they wrapped, the whole album, and that was beautiful. There was a little bit of like negotiation stuff, but just to refresh your memory, because I actually, after Annie made a comment earlier that she wasn't making money, and that was like kind of like corporate propaganda. I think the way that it went down in the story, even though you still may be absolutely right, because the whole movie is made by a company, right? So, but I think what happened was she was negotiating the record deal, and they wanted to give her $1 for every $10.
Yes, that's what
And
it was.
she didn't want to do it. She just didn't like the fact that they were making $9 and there was no overhead on making the record.
Exactly.
So why are they getting paid? So it was a little. There's still something goofy that happens at the end. But she's like, why are you going to make $9 of my money? You know, and why should I just make $1 on the record? And then, you know, Mos Def, he's the president of the company. He makes the comment that, oh, it's because, you know, you're getting the services of these people here. And she's like, you know, I don't need that. So she takes a day and she figures out that she wants to just sell it on the internet for $1. And then she would pay whoever she had to pay, musicians or whoever didn't make money out of that. Rather, in other words, just take the $1. But I agree with you. Why just take the whole $10, right? And then pay everybody out the $10.
I mean, it was so long
like, it
ago
didn't have
that
to
I
be
watched
$1.
it. Like,
but it was.
I don't feel
was,
strongly about any of this, and I'm sure I missed plenty. And
Oh,
I
no,
think
but
they
you made a
should have
good
raised
point.
it to at
You made a
least
good
2
point.
or more,
Yeah,
at
you made a
least
good
just
point.
to cover the cost
That's-
of the fact
Well,
they were putting it
I
on
know,
the
that's how
internet.
we think.
I just
though, 'cause we
remember,
worked in,
like,
you know?
what really annoyed me was he didn't want to do it, and she was like, come on. It was like presented like, you know it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
It's like, why is
yeah.
it the right thing to do?
Right,
like,
right.
he's struggling to claw his way back up from
Well, I think
like
she-
being at the
exactly.
bottom.
Didn't she-
Like, you
didn't
guys
she
need the
also-
money. Like,
Didn't she also kind of snark at him about being a capitalist because he didn't want to sell it for just $1 or
Yeah.
something?
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Yes.
That's
So you were
kind of the
absolutely
point, is to
right.
make
It was
money
there.
so you can survive.
But also, it was also bookended after the credits, and it was like, it almost felt like a bloopery thing at the end. But it was literally the last thing at the end that was the real annoying. That was that moment, you know. But beyond that, it was just this lovely like story told. I really enjoyed watching it again. I watched it last time I watched it was around the time it came out, and so reviewing it, you know, from my perspective now is just like, oh. I still enjoyed it. I loved James Corden's character. I loved all the characters. They were lovely. Haley Stansfield is his daughter. You know, the nice moment they had when they played together. You know, it's like as a dad, I kind of felt that as well. Like one day I'm gonna have that moment with my son. You know, where we're gonna like record together. And
does
so
he like
there's a lot of
music?
feelies. Yeah, he absolutely he does.
You
He
can
does.
tell he's like a music person already.
Yeah. Well, I'm forcing him to play and learn to sight read and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
So he's getting very good at piano. He's intermediate now, and
Wow.
yeah,
Nice.
and
He's young too.
yeah,
right?
he's 7. So yeah, he's crushing. And
He's
but beyond that, he has his music. He loves his video game music. He loves his. He's got his style. He's getting into that stuff too. But yeah,
That's
for
great.
me, there was that family element. It was telling the story of people that went through stuff in the business and how they helped heal themselves. But yeah, so that's yeah, I really enjoyed this movie.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Go next.
I enjoyed it as well. This is not something I would have chosen on my own to watch just because it's not a genre that I really am drawn to at all. I'd much rather thriller, slasher, suspense, all that sort of stuff as opposed to something like this. But I thought it was really good. And I did, for the most part, like all the characters. I totally saw the thing with Adam's character happening. As soon as they introduced Mim, I was like, oh, he's going to cheat on her with her. And yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I totally didn't even notice Mim.
Oh, I did. It's because
was very fast.
you know why? They showed her. Someone made a comment about how pretty she was. And I'm like, oh, he's going to cheat with her on his girlfriend.
Okay.
And then that's exactly, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. But something that I did like that wasn't predictable. So like at the end, they're kind of setting you up for the fact that she's going to reunite with him, get back together with him. She's going to join him on the stage. They're going to sing together and it's going to be all sweet. And no, that didn't happen. So I was like, oh, okay. That's part of me wanted her to get up there and do it. But then part of me was like, okay, that's cool that they didn't go there. They didn't wrap this up so nicely for the both of them.
But
like,
also,
maybe
it was
as typical.
Cool. He didn't steal her credit. Like she got
Right.
credit for writing
Yeah,
the song. I thought that was,
exactly.
these are the things that I guess I think about, right? Like,
And when he
like
proved
being,
himself, he wasn't like a total, like he was douchey and assholey with what he did, but he wasn't a complete asshole. I like that he was a nuanced character. He wasn't just somebody you just like, oh, I hate you, you're an idiot, you know. And same thing with the daughter. I started off seriously just disliking the daughter, and I'm not crazy about her anyway to begin with, the actor, but her character grew on me as she evolved in the story, and then especially that last part where she was playing the guitar during that recording session. I really
Yeah, it
liked
was
that. I
sweet.
like the whole idea of them recording outside and how it showed him getting everybody together,
Yeah.
because these connections that he had and how they paid off, and everybody just kind of came in, and like the little kids on the street were singing back up. I thought and I liked the songs, and I was super impressed with Keira Knightley's performance. I thought she did really good.
Did she actually sing?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
probably, right?
she actually
Really?
did sing. She just didn't play the guitar. She was pretending that because she didn't know how to, but that was actually her singing.
Yeah, it was-
The soundtrack is her and Adam Levine.
I feel like he wrote it, or he wrote the songs, right?
I
It
honestly don't
sounded-
know who wrote I didn't look that far into it, but
Yeah, that was something I should have done.
yeah, I should have too. But I just was like, did she really sing this? Because I actually liked the lyrics of a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just lovely to me. So I was super surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. So I think it was a great suggestion, and it fits in well with the whole Monster Hut thing
Yeah,
with the
definitely.
musicians and New York and
Yeah.
them out and about and things happening while they're out and about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. My turn. It was fine.
It was fine. Okay,
It was fine.
it was fine.
Okay, so the music was better than I expected, but still not like mind blowing.
No,
It wa- no, it was
I'm
just
a,
pleasant.
I'm a, I am
Maroon
a,
5,
I am
It was
a total
pleasant.
snob when it comes to music, so take this with a grain of salt. Keira Knightley's singing voice is fine. That was one thing that kind of knocked the suspension of disbelief down a peg for me, because like I didn't have anywhere near the same reaction to her singing as Mark Ruffalo, right? Like,
Right.
Oh
like-
yeah, like yeah, and I don't
mean, yeah,
know
she's
what
just
was
like-
it that
she's
he
like-
saw. What was it? Was it the words or was it?
I
her
think maybe,
singing?
but for me, like watching her perform at first would have been a thing where it'd be like me going to an open mic and hearing someone and being like, oh, they're inoffensive, but actually some of the songs, like the composition, were pretty good. Like the one in particular that's like highlighted in the movie where
Lost
she
Stars.
Lost Stars. Yeah, that one was easily the best song.
She didn't
of-
even
of
sing
all
that
of
one.
them.
That one was the one he sang.
Right, but she sang
Right.
it at first.
Oh, she sang at the piano.
right
which
here in
showed-
this
yeah.
scene that we're actually
Yeah,
looking at.
exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's true.
So she sang it, and she did a better job than Adam Levine, in my opinion. I don't care for Adam Levine as a musician or a singer. He sounds like, I don't know if it's his natural voice that sounds auto-tuned. But there's just something about him that sounds perpetually produced.
Yeah, that's
and-
the Adam Levine sound.
yeah. So
well,
like,
I don't like how he sounds lazy when he sings. There's this
that-
song
you
that
get
comes
that?
out on, and okay, I'll tell you why. There's this song that comes on, and it's saying something. He sounds like he's mumbling when he sings it, and he's not enunciating. Like he says, "With you," he says, "We you." It just sounds ridiculous to me. It actually makes me angry when I hear that part of the song. I'm like,
Okay.
dude, why don't you say the word clearly? You sound like you're too lazy to enunciate, too lazy to even sing. Just listen. Have you heard how he sounds?
no, I
He
try
just
not
sounds
to
like he's
listen.
kind of like very half-hearted about his singing in some of
Okay.
his, not all of his songs, but in some of them, and that kind of gets under my skin. But,
Okay, I can see that, but I just generally don't like Adam Levine's music, so I just kind of just tune out.
Tune him
whenever
out.
He's singing. As far as the characters of Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo, didn't like either of them. Keira's just kind of like, I don't know what to say about her. There was nothing that stood out to me as like super sweet or super intelligent or a unique perspective on music or anything like that. Just kind of like, I don't. She was fine though. Mark Ruffalo, on the other hand, I did not like. The whole burnout thing that he was doing. felt a bit over the top for what when
caused it.
when we find
When
out
you find out what caused it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like how is this the same
Yeah.
character as the guy who was like burning down the house with all these great artists in recruitment, and like I didn't get the sense that Mark Ruffalo knew much about music either. Like he had like the inspiration, and then he would like point at people and tell them what to do, but obviously they had the dialogue shut off during those moments, so like we don't even hear what he's saying, you know, like he's just like, okay, I'm a music
He's the
producer
conductor.
guy.
He's the conductor.
So I don't know. I think that it was a better effort than I expected from, like, usually for me, movies about music really takes out a lot more of the music understanding than this movie did. So I'll give it that. And also, I have the same issue with the ending that Annie did. That their answer was to take the 10% anyway, just don't give it to the label. Like, what? You really think you're going to get more reach this way? If you're going to go independent, you charge the same amount, and then you get all the money. That's not the point of... Whatever. It was stupid. But I did like Mos Def as the head of the record label. That was a funny role for him to play. And I did like... I missed it. Oh, no, sorry. Another Mark Ruffalo dig. He was not playing bass. He was playing a bass that I'd never seen before. A brand that I'd never seen before.
It wasn't a Rickenbacker?
No, it wasn't a Rickenbacker. It was
Looked like it.
No, it was Rosine or Tozine. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But it's a vintage bass from 1966. And I feel like I'm missing something. Annie, you go ahead and go, and I'll see if I
Played
can
with a
remember.
pick.
He did play with a pick, but you could
I
barely hear it.
don't remember the movie really, like, because I watched it like 10 years ago. When you mentioned it, the only thing I really remembered was the fact that ending really stuck in my craw, and I just thought, you know, it felt like some sort of weird propaganda. But I mean, you know, I don't know that it literally was, but that's just what it felt like. It was like, yeah.
I think you're right.
I didn't like the moral of the story.
Yeah. The
But I don't
moral of
remember
the
being
story
bothered
is
by
like,
anything else.
remember at the very beginning. No, I think you may be onto something, because at the very beginning, Mark Ruffalo crashes that meeting, right? And he's like, well, maybe she has a point. Maybe music should be free.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that because I
Right?
took 3 days to watch it. That was the first night. That's right.
And
Yeah.
she was like, oh, that's an interesting thing for a record label executive to say.
Yep.
You know, and then it's like they brought it back here as if, and here's the thing, the people in charge of the music industry now do want you to believe that, because they want you to buy into the Spotify model.
Right. That's why.
And the
like,
Spotify
that's
model
why you have a point.
fucks
You know?
everybody except the most successful musicians.
And even
So-
then, they're not making what the value of their actual music. Not even close.
Nope.
Not even nowhere near, because you have to compare the profits to the, you know, the profits gained by the company to the artist, and it's definitely skewed all wrong, like way
Okay.
wrong.
I do want to remark on something that I also liked. They were sort of veering towards a romance with the producer and Keira. And
Oh, there's Mim.
they okay. And they steered away from it at the end, and instead Mark Ruffalo goes back to his family. Now, I don't agree, you know, I kind of don't agree with him going back to his family, because his wife was rotten to him.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no reason for us to understand why that's okay now, except maybe, oh, well, I'm just going to forgive her. But yeah, other than that, Annie, any more remarks?
No.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 5.5 and a 5.5 and a... I don't know if I can recommend it.
Wow, you disliked it that much. Okay.
No. I wouldn't say don't see this movie, but I'm not going to be like, yeah, you should watch it, because I can't really think of what about it would specifically appeal to anyone specifically. So, 5.5 neutral on recommendation. Ahmed, what you got?
I give it an 8, and I recommend.
Oh, wow.
8? Nice.
I
Okay.
This
enjoyed
is
the movie.
your highest rated?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
From the
I
ones
think
that
it
I watched.
is.
Yeah,
I believe it is.
I really enjoyed this one.
Yep. I would give it probably a 7.
A 7 with a recommend, or...
A 7 with a recommend. Like, recommend if you like music, if you... Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Sorry. If you like music, if you like character dramas, sort of light romance stuff. Yeah.
There's Mos Def.
Yep, most def.
MOS definitely.
Yeah, you know what's great though, at the very, very end, which I guess we didn't. After they click send and he gets CeeLo Green to back up the record, and so she ends up getting a bunch of sales,
Yeah.
or rather, she makes a ton of money, like 10,000 in the first day, and he hears about it, and then he approaches Mark Ruffalo's character at his desk at the company, and he's like, "Oh, did you know about this?" And he's like, "No, I didn't," because
Yeah.
it would be contradictory to the company. And then he fires him. He's just like, "Okay, go clean out your locker."
Oh, I assumed
I thought
he
that
was
was a joke.
joking. I thought he was joking.
No, I think he was like, "You're fired."
Oh no, I don't. I kind of think he was joking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
I
friends.
think it was a joke.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, friends.
I know. When he said that, I was like, especially because of like the look on his face right before he said it as he turned to go, and he's like, clean out your locker. I
Yeah, they
think
don't
he
have
was
lockers
totally-
there. I mean,
Yeah, I think he was just yanking his chain, because he knew that the guy was lying to him, but he also knew that Mark Ruffalo was back. He had his head on straight now, so things were probably going to be better with him in the company.
Annie, you got a number rating?
Man, I don't know.
With
Maybe
a 10-year par.
with the 10-year, but yeah, I really don't remember it well enough to. I feel like it would be, irresponsible of me to throw out a rating after 10 years of not having seen
Annie
it.
gives it a -2. All right, so what do we got? Average 5, 7, 8. We're at a 7, I think. 6.75.
6.5 or 6.75 around there maybe.
Yeah. All right. So generally, this was a hit for the show.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Yeah,
was
all right.
happy
Those are
about it.
crap.
All
I'm
right.
glad it
Yeah,
wasn't
see,
something
that's
I
the
hated.
guitar right there. But
No,
it was
that's not the. That's a different one. That's a different
Oh,
one.
that's
That
not the
was
one he
that's
played?
yeah. That's a violin bass, right? Like a.
Yeah.
The
viola-
one he was playing was
so-
like, didn't it show him
Microphone.
playing it on the roof?
Yeah, it was on the roof. It has a. There it is. There's a weird headstock on it. And I thought it was just a Fender at first from the body style, but even if
That
you get a
right
close
there,
look at the body style, it's completely different
Is
than
it even
Fender.
a bass?
Yeah, it's a
Can't
bass.
tell. It is a bass.
It's a bass. It's a bass. All right. Rosine? Rosine. It might be Rosine. Okay. What's our next segment? Should we do Chat GPT? Because those are the other two segments. Chat GPT or Epic Rap Battles. Should we warm
Or
up with
do-
Chat GPT and then end the show with Epic Rap Battles?
Or do we
So
want to
that if we
decide?
completely bomb the Epic Rap Battles, we can peace out and hide our faces in shame?
Sure.
Or do we want to pick out another movie for the next time?
Oh, we got to do that too. Okay, so sci-fi. It'll be
To
another.
promo Zero's Return, maybe?
Yes,
Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
Battlefield Earth.
There's so many.
oh gosh. I've never seen it, but boy, the
That's
pictures
the
I've
closest.
seen.
Is that the closest one? That's awful. That's
No.
That's not the
It's the
closest.
first thing that came to mind, though.
Oh,
no, but kids in the military.
Kids in the military. That's a good.
Well, Starship Troop. No, not Starship Troopers. That was American
No.
Coalition. It has to be the invaders come
Let-
and
Okay,
and-
okay. How
gonna
about
be
something
something like
with
that.
smart aliens? With aliens that are like that have a culture.
Event Horizon? No. That's
No, that's just horror.
That's horror.
Yeah.
It has to be
That's
it has to be an
Lovecraft in
alien
space.
civilization that comes and cannibalizes Earth and turns their people into I feel like there's been
Mars Attack?
No, because they just want to kill us and not for any
Yeah.
good reasons.
Someone's suggesting Ender's Game. That also has Haley
Ender's
Steinfeld in it.
Game is very close because
Yeah?
it's I because of all the Ender's Game is very close.
Contact is about aliens, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
about-
actually my favorite sci-fi movie.
So is
by the way.
Arrival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would watch Contact or The Arrival.
Contact is amazing. Contact
haven't
is my
seen it yet.
favorite
I've
movie.
seen it once.
It's my
years
favorite.
and years ago. I remember I enjoyed it ish, but I wasn't super in love with it.
I've watched it again and again and
I might
again.
have
Matthew
changed my mind
McConaughey. There's
Jodie
quite a number
Foster.
of people in it. Jodie Foster.
Okay. I mean, I want to see this
his name,
movie,
Bennett?
but my problem with it is like nothing like Zero. I don't think.
It's nothing like Zero.
No,
like,
it's
it's
not.
gritty.
Do we have any other
Ender's-
military
Ender's-
sci-fi?
Starship
Ender's
Troopers,
Game, Halo.
Ender's Game,
I mean, Alien, right?
but that doesn't involve like
Aliens.
kids.
Aliens. Sorry.
No,
Alien
there's a
is
few.
more of a
There's a
horror
few
movie.
different. There's a few different ones that he didn't mean. You didn't say the wrong thing. Eddie.
Oh.
It was just a different movie.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
think
There's
of
an
um,
alien.
Alien
and
is
then there's
Alien is the
aliens.
first one, and it's
It's a
just
whole
one
nerd
alien
thing.
in one spaceship. There's no military.
But once
really
again,
aspect
no,
to it.
there's no. We take your children and turn them into soldiers.
Well,
someone
Men in
mentioned Wing
Black.
Commander. I've never heard of this movie.
Wing Commander, no, but that one is Earth versus another culture, but
Somebody
like
said
we're almost on
Predator.
equal footing.
Predator. Okay, Predator is. That's definitely a more like an intelligent alien that comes to Earth, and it doesn't really fit the exact mold. Well, Zero's Return. He's all grown up now, though. He's
What's
not a
the
kid
one where they're
anymore.
like, Soylent Green is people?
That's
Oh,
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green. But that's not aliens.
She's just naming all the sci-fi movies she knows. You know, it's got nothing to do with it. She's just trying to remember.
I actually thought
This
that
is
was
a
an,
good
I
one.
thought that was an
This is a
alien
good
movie.
one.
And no, it's not.
No, it's gonna be something like.
Men in Black.
About something
Ender's
where they take
Game-
your mind, like Pod
Ender's-
People.
Ender's Game is.
What
only
about the
one-
Tomorrow
Invasion
War?
of the Body Snatchers.
The
Oh, someone
Tomorrow
mentioned
War
Edge of Tomorrow.
Is nothing to do with aliens. Edge of
No.
Tomorrow is an amazing movie.
I
and
love
I
Edge
will
of Tomorrow.
gladly watch that one again and again. That's
Last
such a good one.
Starfighter. Oh,
Edge of
there's so
Tomorrow
many.
is just great.
Yeah, I love Edge of Tomorrow. Valerian
Last
and the City
Starfighter
of
is
1,000.
close. Last Starfighter is close, except Last Starfighter is like. There's no like.
Best movies about aliens and military.
What was Arrival? So did we already say no to Arrival?
Arrival's a
don't-
beautiful movie, but it's not.
It's
Arrival.
cerebral.
I see
It's
a
not-
person in a military outfit in The Arrival.
No, but it's not
That's
what you.
Yeah, it's
The military.
It's not.
So the story of Arrival is what's her face from what's her
Amy
name?
Adams.
Amy Adams is a linguist, and she has to translate the aliens' language. The aliens show up and they're like, "What's up?"
That sounds
And they're
great.
like, "But nobody can talk to me." It's a great movie. It really
Okay,
It's
is.
so I'm
not-
seeing
not any-
District 9, The Day the Earth Stood
Oh,
Still.
District 9.
Wait a minute, District
After the
9.
Lethargy.
What about District 9?
I saw that not long ago.
District 9's excellent, but Elysium is Elysium closer to the mark? No,
I
no,
don't think
Elysium's
Elysium
more
is
like
about aliens, though.
no, neither. Well, District 9, right? District 9 is
Sputnik.
correct.
Battleship.
District
Someone
9 is a
suggested
great
Killer
movie.
Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh gosh.
Star Trek Beyond.
Star
What's
Trek's-
Pacific Rim about?
Plan 9
It's
for outer
kaiju.
space. The Iron
But is it aliens?
Giant.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're
yeah,
kaiju.
but they
That's
they
right.
they come from under the sea or something like that.
Body
Okay.
Snatchers.
Let's pick one. I feel like out of all of these,
Don't
District
Ask,
9
Don't Tell
came
looks
closest.
What's
hot.
Vivarium? What is Vivarium?
I thought
What
that
is
was
Gary
a
on
movie
about?
with I thought that was a movie
I'll
with
watch Contact
Jesse
and I'll review
Eisenberg.
that, and you guys can all review.
You
District
guys
9.
do what you want. I'm gonna see a good movie. You guys do what you want.
I mean, if we. Is District
Vivarium.
9 just too close to something
this is
you've already watched
this
that
is-
recently?
Yeah, I
so-
watched it not long ago.
Species.
Specifically for my live stream on that particular year, and it's okay. I was not super crazy about District 9 personally. And it doesn't feel like it fits exactly with the whole.
Well, aliens kind of invade, but it's sort of the
What's
opposite.
vivarium?
Right.
Gary Dose
I don't
says
know.
vivarium.
I don't think
No,
Vivarium
Vivarium is like
I don't think that's
Vivarium.
I don't think that's a alien.
it is sci-fi-y, but it's not alien.
I'm
Right.
really
Maybe it is, and
surprised
we
that we're
don't
having
know.
such a hard time with this.
I know.
There's game
'Cause
or
there's
Last
so many.
Starfighter.
Well, it's not that. It's just that we
Leprechaun
Alien
in
Outpost?
Space.
I don't
Alien
know.
Outpost.
Oh,
That sounds
Vivarium
like a
was
B
really
movie.
bad. Yeah, I never
What
got
about
around to
Battle
watching it in
Los
college.
Angeles?
Battle
I
Los Angeles is a it's like a urban
Howard the
film in
Duck.
LA, and they make their way from building to building while they're being attacked by these aliens that fly in these janky ships.
Is that the one with Michael Pena in it?
Yes, Michael Pena. It
Oh.
feels like it's trying to be Black Hawk Down meets Aliens. So that is technically military.
How about that one? Battle Los Angeles.
Battle, but Richard, look what Richard is saying. He's pointing out something that was mentioned early.
Starship Troopers? I mean, that one's a classic.
Battle
Yeah,
Los Angeles.
That's
sounds
another.
Good.
It's
Starship
another
Troopers.
Verhoeven. We already did
Guys,
RoboCop.
we've
Why
got
not?
to pick a movie. And
Yeah,
move
I know.
on.
That's what I'm trying to
know.
say.
Something more entertaining than this.
Then
Yeah,
Starship,
Starship
Troopers.
Troopers. Let's do Starship Troopers. It's a classic. Everyone here's seen it,
And
right?
wait, Annie was like something more entertaining than this. What was she talking about? Our
She was
discussion
talking
than
about
or
us
Starship
discussing a movie.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Something more entertaining than.
It's been a couple decades since I've seen Starship Troopers. I wouldn't mind rewatching it. I've heard there's this subtext to it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's
It's a
fabulous.
really funny movie.
It's been a while. I wouldn't mind
It's
a
funny?
rewatch of that.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
no,
hilarious.
it's great. It's got
Is
commercials.
it a
And it's-
comedy?
No,
Yes.
it's not.
And it's
I don't
Yes,
think
it
it's
is.
supposed to be a comedy.
yes,
no,
it
yeah,
is.
no,
Supposed
it
to be.
is.
Really?
Wait, it's got commercials.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's not.
Commercials like RoboCop did, or
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay,
it's
cool.
by the same guy.
It's a parody.
Okay.
It's a comedy in that it's a parody, but
All right.
it takes itself very seriously. So
and there are boobs.
Like RoboCop. Oh, I'll
RoboCop.
watch it. I'm sold.
Okay.
All
yeah.
right, let's move on.
Starship
It's
Troopers.
basically-
Okay.
The exact same thing as RoboCop.
But with aliens.
It's not. Oh, look at. Okay, that's hot. All right,
Okay.
we got it.
All right,
Starship
so
Troopers.
we've decided
Next.
Starship Troopers. I'll introduce
doing
my
it.
son to it. He's never seen it.
Oh,
before.
and Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
Yep.
And what's her face? Charlie Sheen's ex-wife.
Is that her?
Yeah,
Oh no, it's this. It's her.
the
All right.
girl, the chick. Yeah.
I forget her name.
Okay, Starship Troopers. All right.
All right, Starship Troopers. Let's go.
The original book was serious, Richard says, and
Yep.
don't
Yeah, yeah.
listen to the audiobook. It's terrible. Oh, really? Oh.
I read it. It's a short book too, and
Oh.
they're not soldiers. They're all in mechs, and they all have nuclear weapons, and they just
Denise
blow
Richards.
up everything.
That's it. That's her name.
Yeah.
And they
Yep,
just
yep.
blow up everything. And it was very gritty, and it's not comedic or like that parody that they made. They did something different with it for sure.
All right, Starship Troopers. Next SBTL. All right, Chat GPT first.
Green Room.
Okay. Chat GPT. All right, what are we doing with this thing? What are we gonna do with ChatGPT?
My little kitty.
Okay, so I think that if we were to do something Monster Hunt themed, it would be dumb. But what about a Pokemon Go adventure? That'll get the
okay.
other half of the Monster Hunt theme.
What's
Yeah.
what's the prompt here?
Pokemon Go Adventure. I don't know anything about Pokemon.
A
The thing I
man,
know.
a man and a woman play Pokemon Go.
In order to
Go ahead.
raise money to buy new instruments.
On a space station. Period. Lots of dialogue.
Oh.
All right, we're
We
Alex
got
and Sarah.
We got an audience. Oh, well. Okay, here we go.
Dulcimerist. There's someone named Dulcimerist in the audience. What's up?
Include a pet wallaby.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Sarah! Have you heard about this fantastic idea I had? Okay. Let's play Pokemon Go to raise money for our new musical instruments. ChatGPT has really gone downhill.
You
Okay.
all. You always come up with the craziest ideas, Alex. But hey, I'm in. It sounds like fun. A fun way to get what we need.
I knew you'd be up for it. We can start by organizing a Pokemon Go tournament right here in the space station. Do they have tournaments? Okay, everyone loves the game, and I'm sure they'll be eager to participate.
Great idea. We can set it in tree fee. Are you doing this on purpose?
No, yes.
Great
yes.
idea. We can set an entry fee for the tournament, and all the proceeds will go towards our new instruments. Let's spread the word and get more people involved.
The tournament is scheduled for next weekend. I'll contact the station's administration and ask them to support our cause. Maybe they can even contribute to the prize pool.
That's perfect. We need all the help we can get. I'll design some posters and put them up around the station to promote the event.
And we'll make an announcement during the station's daily broadcast. This is going to be epic.
Pokemon Go Day.
Welcome, everyone, to the first ever Pokemon Go tournament on our space station. Your participation means a lot to us, as all the proceeds will help us buy new instruments for our community.
That's right! And to make things even more exciting, we have some fantastic prizes for the top players. So let's catch them all and have a blast!
Count me in. I've been waiting for an event like this.
It's awesome to see our passions for both Pokemon and music coming together.
Indeed. And it's all for a great cause. So let's split into teams and head out to catch some Pokemon.
Pokemon Go Adventure on the space station.
Check it out. I found a rare Pokemon. This will definitely give us some extra points.
Amazing catch! Woo! And look, there's a Pokemon stop over there. Let's spin it to collect items we can use during the tournament.
Perfect! We'll need all the help we can get to win this thing.
You're on. But remember, the real victory is knowing we're making progress towards our new instruments.
You're right, Sarah. It's not just about the tournament. It's about the community coming together for something we're all passionate about.
End of the Pokemon Go tournament.
Thank you, everyone, for participating in the tournament. You something I can't read under my Apple ID update setting. Your support means a lot to us.
We managed to raise a considerable amount of money, which brings us one step closer to getting those new musical instruments. You can be participant 3, Annie.
It was fantastic. It was a really fantastic event. Count me in for any future fundraisers.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and it feels great to contribute to a meaningful cause.
We couldn't have done it without all of you. Your enthusiasm and generosity have made this possible.
And we must give a special shout out to the station's administration for supporting our initiative. Let's give them a round of applause.
A few weeks later, new musical instruments arrive.
Look at this, Alex! Our new musical instruments have arrived!
All thanks to the Pokemon Go tournament and the support of our amazing space station community.
I can't wait to start playing music with these. It'll bring so much joy to our fellow astronauts.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. And it's all because we came together, caught Pokemon, and played for a common goal.
Who knew playing Pokemon Go in space could lead to something so wonderful?
Well, when you combine passion, teamwork, and a great cause, anything is possible.
Music fills the space station.
As the duo begins playing the new musical instruments, the harmonious tunes resonate through the space station, spreading joy and camaraderie among the astronauts. The Pokemon Go tournament might have been the spark, but it was the unity and determination of the space station community that made their dream of new musical instruments a reality. I have never seen...
What is happening here?
I have
Actually,
never seen a Chat GPT this bad.
to be perfectly honest, the dialogue pretty much went like a Pokemon episode.
That was kind of amazing, dude. Oh. Annie, how are you feeling down there?
I feel great.
You brought life to Sarah.
Yeah, we did, I think, a spectacular job of performing the script.
I feel like I didn't have a moral compass before I read this story, and now I do.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to be a good person before
Right.
ChatGPT taught me how.
Right. I'm really glad that they're inserting morals into ChatGPT to make sure that we can come together as a community and fund our musical instruments through Pokemon Go.
Well, they're just trying to undo the damage that movie Start Again did to our psyches.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, that was fantastic. Thank you, ChatGPT, for giving us maybe
It's
the worst written
riveting.
script I've ever read.
I'll give this one a thumbs up.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Thank you.
Look at it.
Oh, well, you can't because it's malfunctioning in some
Oh,
other way.
it lost its mind.
Yep.
I was so happy.
The thing is, it was so proud to hear its script brought to life that it kind of malfunctioned for a second.
Oh my
So-
God, what's all this?
So that was the free one. Like, you get Shakespeare for the $20 a month.
Oh,
Mm.
is that what they did?
I think that's
Is that
what
why
it
this
is.
is
I
so
think that's what
dumb?
it is. All right. Are you guys ready to close out with an epic rap battle
Yeah.
of history?
No, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sin is George Carlin.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know why I was
She's
brought out of the
Richard
green
Pryor.
room. So I brought out of the green
Richard
room
Pryor.
for.
I know, we were just joking. Richard Pryor.
Nobody's actually, I don't think anybody's agreed to do Richard Pryor yet. And it ain't
I'll
me. It ain't
do-
gonna be me.
Is it the what? It starts with Prioria, right? That's. the
No.
part?
Prioria is a George Carlin line. Any rap battles with you is the beginning
Oh,
of
is that when he
Richard
starts?
Pryor.
Okay, I'll do Richard Pryor.
Okay.
So you're Bill Cosby, Annie.
You're
Oh,
Cosby
okay.
and Joan Rivers?
You can be Bill Cosby too if you want, though. You kind of wanted Cosby, didn't you?
Yeah, but now that you're saying it on air, it sounds awful. I don't want
All right.
Cosby.
Okay, I don't want. All right, I'll be Cosby. I'll be Cosby and Rivers.
Okay, so Cosby and Rivers, let's figure out who's... Okay, hey, you forgot the cause. That's Cosby's
That's
first
Cosby.
line.
Okay.
Oh, shut up, you stupid son of a bitch. That's Joan Rivers.
Okay.
And
So
then we
just-
have another Cosby at I Think My Pudding.
Oh, right. That's just the one
But that's
little line.
the one line,
That's
and then
it.
you
Okay.
knock him down.
Right.
And then Robin Williams starts with Good Morning Movie Bombs.
Ah. Good morning, Bobby Bombs.
All right, so everybody ready for this? This is going to be whoever requested this better be in the fucking audience, you son of a bitch. Because
Yes.
Sons of
this
bitches.
They are.
is gonna be difficult. I don't know if we can pull it off.
Do you guys hear that beat?
I heard it, yeah.
You did?
I heard what
'Cause I
sounded
didn't.
like elements of a beat.
You guys hear that beat?
Here we go. All right, we need to scroll up because this is not where to start. All right, here goes. Here goes.
Here we go, it's George Carlin. I'm a mad dog snarling. I was born in the Bronx and brought up in Harlem. I'm doped with spitting bars and getting crowds hardy hollering while you're the least threatening black dude since Carlton. Now there's 7 words you can't say on a TV set. Well, this is the pissin' fucking cuntin' internet and my cock-sucking motherfucking bits of the tits. Non-stopping brain droppings like my wits got the shits. So call this prior I do on you constantly. No pauses in my punchlines, no commas in my comedy. You'll be down for the count when this counterculture counterman serves you with a stand uppercut you can't counter. Damn, I'm wilder than Gene when I'm killing the beat. You're steady second taking place at the Silver Streak.
Any rap battles with you, I've been winning them. Your style's like 2 drinks, it's the minimum. Ooh, it's your boy from Peoria, Illinois. One hand on my mic, one hand on my groin. Cause I ain't set no tighter on this whole damn game. Even the shit that I spit off the top flames. My delivery is rupture in the tummy. You tell a joke and people go, that's funny. My mama was a prostitute and my grandma ran the brothel. Some seen shit, but it's not as awful as your haircut debacle. I'm the original brother, hey, give it to give the scene some color, hey. The most I can extend up comic, stand down, motherfucker.
Hey! Hey, you forgot the cause, and you know that's a mistake. I eat MCs for breakfast like it's made of chocolate cake. I'm the greatest. What's wrong with my lip? Did somebody put something in my pudding? I'm the MC. They put something in my pudding. It's in the pudding!
Oh, shut up, you stupid son of a bitch. You know you blew it. I had to attack you two first. You hearts beat me to it. Fuck. Cosby, you can't be here. You make people nervous. You so like, real quick, I was Hannibal. I don't know who that is. It turns out. Oh, wait. It turns out you were just like your sweater. Monstrous! The men that I sleep with only wish they were unconscious. My sex jokes offend. You're on the sex offenders registry. Oh, who are you wearing now? Is that state penitentiary? Enough with the roofies. Let me move on to Rufus. My jokes always had a bite. You started out toothless, and you just kept talking. You wouldn't shut up. Honestly, I'm glad you died. 14 specials was enough. And Richard, can we talk? Can I call you Dick like your 5th wife did when you remarried your 6th? At this point, I got more plastic than flesh, but my Tupperware body couldn't keep your reps fresh. I think my pudding, so don't throw down those rivers. You fucking flow is too relentless. I haven't trashed celebrities as bad since The Apprentice. I'm closing this battle. No one else compares. The only place I'm in the middle is Hollywood Squares. It's still me.
Good morning, movie bombs! Nice shoulder pads, Chief. I'm a genie in a bottle for some comic relief. Oh, Carlin, my Carlin, what can I say about you? Except I don't think you've had a good shit since 1962. Mork aged backwards, and Joan, you must too. 80 years old, but that nose looks brand new. Nanu! Yo, Pryor, I doubt fire makes a good shampoo. Let you run down the street like, oh no! Comedy ain't easy. I played plenty of dumps. And believe me, we've all hit plenty of bumps, yeah. But now I've got the flubber flows that'll get the club jumping. You got secondhand raps, found 'em Goodwill hunting. Got more hair on my arms than a Monchichi, and I'll finish this battle like it's Jumanji. I love the prince, but you'll never have a friend like me. Thanks, folks, that's my time. Gotta set myself free.
Who won? Who's next? You decide! Epic rap battle of history!
History. Okay, we did it.
Oh,
We
man.
did the thing. It was.
Sorry,
it was
guys. I
painful.
just can't read fast enough.
Y'all
was
did
painful.
pretty good, though. Seriously, considering.
Considering, okay, we watched it once. We watched.
Yeah, you did.
I'd
Yeah,
never
I know.
I
Like
watched it.
considering how tough the material was, I thought you guys did great.
Somebody
Yeah.
put something in my pudding.
That's Finn's way of saying it's
Somebody
mean-
called it. I think Gary Dose called it. He said it said something about if the pudding was roofied, right?
When did he say that?
Somewhere pretty. I feel like I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if it's out of
really
context,
high up.
but it seems pretty.
Really high up.
All right. Well, that was our show for today. That was
a
Soundbooth Theater Live doing an epic rap battle of history. To be honest, I actually I had fun with that. I actually had fun with that.
You were really good.
Oh, thank
was
you.
impressed.
Thank you. I don't rap, so I gave it a shot.
What do you do today?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, whoever. Oh yes,
Oh yeah.
some Monster Hunt.
Some Monster Hunt music.
Yes, this is
The Rhode
definitely
Island
the
theme.
best track on the new.
Really?
book. Yeah, I think so.
I love this change.
There's something about it that's just
Who
So
did
Rhode
this?
Island,
Who
so
wrote
Riley.
this?
Moi, c'est moi.
Annie made this.
Oh, you Annie.
So, thank you guys
talented.
again. Next time it's Starship Troopers. That's what's the date on the next Wednesday?
2 weeks from today is.
No,
Oh,
is
whoa,
it 2
whoa.
weeks? No, we gotta be
Whoa,
careful
wait.
here.
Oh, I
Hang on,
won't be
I'm gonna
able to
stop
do
the
it.
music. I'm gonna stop
I
the
won't
music.
be able to do it 2 weeks from today because
No,
I'll
but-
be. Yeah.
Aren't
sorry,
we doing
go
it's
ahead.
the second Wednesday in the month, right?
Second, yes.
2 weeks from today is the second. and
First-
I'm
first
gonna
Wednesday
be,
is
For the
July
Love
2nd.
Angel Fire 98 NY.
Sorry, August 2nd is
98
the
in
first
Y.
Wednesday of the month.
Yeah,
So
the
August
Right,
problem
so we
9th.
is-
should do the second, so we would be doing the 9th then, right?
Yeah, but
You won't be
I'm
here for the
gonna-
9th?
I'm gonna be at
You
the
turned
asthma
me into a
clinic all
banana
day.
au flambe,
Oh.
Gary Dose. You're gonna be at the asthma clinic all day. That
Yeah.
doesn't sound like fun.
No,
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
because I get paid to test drugs, and it's
Oh.
great. But I have to go without caffeine all day, which isn't great.
Yeah. Wow. You really like to live on the wild side.
You should fire them.
I get paid to test drugs. That
I
sounds
do,
so
I do.
hardcore.
Right. One
Okay.
day I looked like a literal druggie because it was a
Oh,
clinic thing where they had to
yeah.
take my blood, and I had bruises all up and down my arm.
Oh.
I know. But doggone it, yeah, that's 2 weeks from today. It's my long day.
Can't
I
you just
guess
come
we'll
on the stream on drugs?
I mean,
From the clinic, yeah.
I could from
Live
the clinic. I
from
wouldn't
the
have
clinic.
a. I mean, they have network, and I could, but I don't know if I'm going to be interrupted. Like, you got to come do your blows.
Oh.
I mean, if you do, it's a
Whoa.
funny part of the show. I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
Okay, that sounds
I mean,
like
I can
more
attempt
fun
it.
than the show.
I can attempt it. That's fine. I can attempt it. But
We'll see. We'll
also,
see.
my day might be wrapping up right as the time that the stream ends, so I might be driving home at the time. So
Okay.
it's kind of.
We shall see. We'll cancel on the day if it looks like it's not going to work out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
No biggie. No biggie.
All right, guys, watch out.
All right. No, I'm
Subscribe to the
just
channel so that you get
Watch.
notified.
Gonna play
Thank
the
you
music
guys
again and
for
pretend
coming and
like
hanging out.
we ended the right way. All right,
Bye.
bye everybody.